So now we are gonna move on to starting the Alfredo sauce. So we've got the pasta boiling and we're going to get the cauliflower cooking so that it's also ready.
So we have the water boiling, yes? Nothing in here yet, correct?
We've got all the waters boiling,
Okay,
yes.
awesome.
So your
Great.
pasta water should be almost ready, and the cauliflower. I couldn't find any frozen today at the store. So if you don't have the energy to cut and peel and cook, then it's better to use the frozen cauliflower, but I did cut up and wash this fresh cauliflower I found.
I found it was really hard to find the frozen cauliflower, but could you use like a cauliflower rice?
I think so, because you're gonna puree this at the end. So if you find riced cauliflower, I think that's also a great option. So we've got the cauliflower in. Tamara's struggling with the onion.
I got the onion.
We've got the, you want to make these kind of small so that everything cooks at the same time. So I'm cutting the carrot a little bit small.
A bite size? Would that work?
Yeah, or even kind of like, I don't know, chunks.
Okay.
It's like the cauliflower will take probably 10 minutes. And we're gonna soften up so this is all adding extra flavor.
Okay, let's get them in there.
Throw that
What a
in
good
there
way
as well.
to hide
okay
your
to cry if you do
veggies,
those
right?
onions.
Like, it's a great way to hide veggies into your sauce. I know we're not supposed to really like hide food, but sometimes you don't feel like eating the volume, the bulk of veggies, right? But this way you're blending them up, they're going into a sauce. It's a great way to add veggies to your diet.
So what do you got? You got some lemons ready to
got all
squeeze?
kinds of
What
good
is next
stuff.
here?
Tamara's doing her arm workout.
Tell us a little bit about the Alfredo sauce.
So Anja already told us what was going in it. So I'm getting that started now. I just squeezed some lemon. I'm gonna put a little bit of apple cider vinegar too, just to give it a little bit of tang. But really, it's just a basic white sauce. If you want to add to it, you can add vegetables, you can add cashews, you can add chicken. It's up to you. I like to put a little bit of pepper sauce in it because I like it hot. But yes, we're giving you a base sauce here.
Perfect. Do you want to pop the noodles in?
Sounds good.
So we've got 2 different noodles here, which you can do at home too, kind of whatever, if you've got packages left. Note the cooking time. So we are going to put, these look the same, but they're different. One is whole wheat and one is white, believe it or not. So we're going to put, I guess it's gonna be about 4 cups, measure a bit of each, and you can, Tamara, pop them in for me.
Any benefits over the type of pasta?
So really, I think we might be introducing some new flavors. Tamara and I talked about how much we like cauliflower, but to some, having a cauliflower sauce might be new. So if you want to use white pasta, that's fine. Start with one change at a time. But if you want even more fiber, using that whole wheat pasta is a great option.
And this is the mustard here.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
You need a spoon?
Yeah.
How about this?
It'll work. It's okay.
Oh, there you go.
That'll get it all out of there, which is perfect because we want it in here.
The peppercorn mill thingamajig is jammed.
Okay.
So we can just use a little bit of smoked paprika
Okay.
Ooh.
instead.
That's a cool
So-
idea.
So what do we have? We've got our pasta cooking, we've got our veggies cooking, we've got the handheld blenders over there, ready to go.
Look, if it's
We've got your blender ready.
Okay,
We've got
all
the
right.
sauce ingredients. Those are all gonna go in with the tofu and the milk once your
Grab that.
veggies are cooked.
So is there advantage using like plant-based Alfredo sauce over traditional?
Well, it depends on your kind of health status. If you're wanting to increase more plants, which most of us don't get enough veggies in our diet, starting plant-based and using cauliflower is a great way. We really like to find ways that we can use tofu. So Tamara gave us this great recipe that you use at home. We haven't done silken tofu yet.
Oh, wow,
So
okay.
we're gonna throw that in there as another way to show plant-based protein. Do you wanna see if it's spoon tender? Oh, this
Pretty
is hot.
tender, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, it's okay, good. I just use the same ones. I mean, it's
Oh,
all
good.
in the same place.
I love it. Okay, it's hot. My goodness. This is my asbestos fingers. I'm gonna take.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Tamara, what else?
Thank you for the tofu and the. Now, are we using milk or dairy-free milk today? And does it matter?
So what we had, if you want to keep this completely vegan or completely plant-based, you're going to want to use a plant-based milk. I'll take this for you.
Thank you.
You want to use a plant-based milk. The type of milk you use is going to be different as well. If you need a low phosphorus option, you're gonna wanna use like an almond milk or a rice milk. Those are lower protein. If you need a higher protein, then soy milk is your best alternative to cow milk.
Okay.
Okay,
you.
so you mix all that in there.
All right, let's mix it up a little before we.
All right, so while that's cooking,
Blend it.
what's up next, Anja?
Okay, so we're going to probably off camera blend this up because it'll be really loud for you. We're gonna blend it up and turn it into a puree.
Yep.
If you wanna keep some of that pasta water, so don't strain all your pasta at the end. Do you do this too when you're
Sometimes,
making sauce? Keep some of that starchy water because it's gonna help that sauce stick to the pasta.
Ah, good tip.
I'm gonna just come and check on this pasta. You're looking for kind of al dente.
Yep.
Good.
We had 2 different kinds mixed in here, so yours might have taken a little bit longer. Fun trick, I'm not gonna do it in your kitchen. You can take a noodle, throw it against the wall.
I can't wait to see what the fun trick is. Yeah.
You can take a noodle and throw it against the wall to see if it's al dente,
Yeah.
straight from the Italian kitchens.
Yeah.
But we won't do that today. I think this looks pretty cool.
Really
It looks
beautiful.
perfect, actually.
And I'm gonna use the mitts.
timing.
I'm gonna use the
Please
mitts.
do. They're right behind
Yes.
you. Should
And-
we zap this,
Yes.
Tamara? You want to try zapping?
Yeah.
You want to try zapping?
I
a
want
bit?
you to zap.
You sure?
Yeah.
You don't want to zap?
No, I'm zapping.
Excuse the noise.
Yeah.
We're
Because
blitzing.
we want it to be smooth, right? It's not lumpy.
So maybe do you want a little bit of this pasta water?
Yes.
And that might thin it out a little bit.
Let's do that.
And I saved it because I
Yeah.
almost
Look at
forgot.
you.
Look at me
you.
remembering
Look at
everything
you.
today.
You're younger than me. That's all I could say.
And then we can put the sauce on top of the pasta. Do you want to
Okay.
toss it all up over
Check
there?
this pasta in here.
Yes. Yeah, or you can do it in the pot.
Up to you. I think it'll look prettier on here.
Okay, do it in there. And then we have some
Garnishes.
garnishes.
This does smell delicious.
Aw.
Okay, thanks, Wade.
I am hungry, so that's
You are
why.
a neutral party, so it's good that you approve of the smells.
So we love talking about low sodium cooking. We haven't used any salt in here, but so you do really need to use different ways to add flavor. We use the nutritional yeast to add that kind of cheesy flavor to the sauce. We use different veggies. We use the aromatics with the garlic and the onion along with that cauliflower. And Tamara, you said you use lots of extra.
I do.
Garlic.
I do. I like a little extra garlic and I like a little heat. And I also, unfortunately, I put all the nutmeg in here, but I like to top it with some nutmeg too. Yeah.
So you can't
How's that
forget
for
about the toppings. I think that's great.
Does that look all right?
That looks good. This is like when I did the chicken and we were like throwing all that sauce on top and we don't.
It looks, great.
beautiful.
It actually came out nice.
So I'm chopping up the parsley, and we often talk about herbs, and we use the dried herbs, we use the fresh herbs. You know, you use what you have on hand. But these are not only gonna add salt-free, so it's hard to say salt-free today.
Salt-free flavor.
Thank you. This is why we have Tamara with us today. But this is a leafy green. So you think about, we're always talking about incorporating more leafy green vegetables into your diet. And parsley is a great way to do that. Garnish your sauces, garnish your soups, garnish your meat dishes at the end. And no, you're not gonna get a cup of this like you would maybe kale, but you're still gonna get more of those antioxidants and also lots of vitamin K, which is great. So if you wanna
Decorate? I love to
and then
decorate.
we're gonna really bump up the color Dani found. Aren't these beautiful?
They're gorgeous.
These are sun-dried tomatoes that Dani had dried, and she just rehydrated them. And
okay.
we put them just in some hot water, and I think this is gonna add a really nice flavor.
Awesome.
A little
Look at
bit
this
of
color now.
chili for color, just a little bit of chili powder or chili flakes if you like heat, and it just makes it look really pretty too. Yeah, and then, hello. I get to put these on.
These are so beautiful. So really, like, that's what we like about cooking, is that you can do whatever you like.
This is it here. These are recipes, and yeah, I hope that everybody enjoys them.
So we've got these, we've plated these with the carbs, your veggies, we're doing half your plate to be your vegetable, so this is very kidney friendly. If you're needing a higher protein diet, this is where you're gonna wanna add a bit more chicken or tuna or like more of those cashews like what Tamara was saying. But if you're following a lower protein diet, this is gonna be a great option for you and kidney friendly for everyone on the board.